Libra people, welcome to your reading. So, I am so excited to do your reading because I am Libra rising, and so I literally held off as long as I could because I didn't want to be, subjective because it's my rising sign, and I resonate with the Libra energy so much it's ridiculous. So, that being said, let's get into your reading. I just want to apologize for the beeping in the background because my battery in my smoke detector is dead or low, and so it's beeping. I have to go buy a new one, but I didn't have time after I came home today. So, the readings after August will not have that beeping in it, I promise. And any other readings that I do after tomorrow. So, Libra people, this is going to be an interesting month. So, your overall energy and your stance is the Eight of Swords. And so you guys, we are all in our heads. We are thinking ourselves literally into a ditch. So with this energy, and we do this a lot. We're balancing. We're constantly balancing. What's good for me? Is this good for other people? And so this month, you are going to need to, and I said the same thing to Virgo too, you're going to need to do what is best for you in your highest good. So it's not about being selfish or inconsiderate. It's about being communicative, and expressing your needs and focusing on your needs and doing what is best for you, what makes you feel good. Of course, without hurting anyone else or without implicating anybody else. But it's going to be about not so much balancing, but understanding that the balance inside of you, your equilibrium, is more important than anything else, because if you're in disequilibrium, everything else around you is going to suffer, and those who you are trying to be considerate of as well. So have balance. Find balance within yourself first before you try to balance anything else with anyone else. And that's in work, love, romance, relationships, even sexual partners, and yes, they are different things, friendships, family, if I didn't say that already. So yeah, those are all the different areas that it can apply to, and also with colleagues, or business partners. Your challenge this month, you guys, the Two of Cups, and this is love. Oh my God, aren't we just in love with love? Libra is the sign of one-to-one relationships. So it's about justice, balance, and one-to-one relationships. And so we are literally in love with love itself. And so it's not necessarily about just being in love. It's like having that partner that sort of brings your life to a place where it's like, have you guys seen that little thing where you drop the ball and it hits the other balls and then the other ball? It's like that. That's what a relationship does for you. I'm going to get the name for you guys, but I can't think of it right now. So, it's like one of those things. You pull the ball back, and then it hits a few other balls, and then it hits the ball on the end. And it just keeps going and going and going. And that's what a relationship does for us. It helps us to, function not necessarily more smoothly because we don't need a partner. Libra people don't need a partner. They want a partner, and it works for them because they are all about one-to-one relationships. So this month, you guys are going to be learning how to do that without losing yourself in that relationship. Now, your advice: change. The Two of Pentacles. So, this is saying, the advice, what I'm getting is, this is saying that you guys are going to need to learn how to be yourself and to have someone else. To be a worker and to have a boss. Or to be a mom and to be a daughter. So it's kind of like finding balance. And so I'm not seeing this as change so much as I am with coexisting. So you guys are going to be, your advice is to coexist. Also, another way that I see this is two partners. So you Libra people may have, many different options in love, but there's going to be two significant partners. And you're going to be deciding which of these partners. If this is going to be your advice is to choose one, or this could even be like to keep both. So it's going to be different for each situation. Actually, yeah, a lot of you it's going to be to keep both. But the whole purpose behind keeping both is understanding that you don't have to be in a one-to-one relationship only with one person. You can date around. You can date multiple people as long as you have your integrity and you're honest about what it is that you do and you behave with dignity, have self-respect, and maintain your standards, and you treat everybody right and with consideration. And I believe that, or I feel that there are certain lines you shouldn't cross when you're dealing with multiple people. However, if everyone involved agrees, then then it's not wrong. And it doesn't matter what other people say. It's about what you and those people, feel about the situation. And so, your outcome, if you do this, is reconciliation. Now, we know we're going into Mercury retrograde, and so lovers from the past will be returning. So, your outcome is, once you do this, you learn how to balance relationships and learn how to balance yourself without having a partner or without, losing yourself with one person. Someone from the past who you have unfinished business with is coming back. Oh, and it's so ironic because Pisces got this same card too. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. You could have dealt with the Pisces, or someone who you dealt with could have had Pisces in their chart. So be on the lookout for this. And just understand that during Mercury retrograde, this is a time to reassess, to redo, to retry, to go over those things that you may have missed. It's kind of like, completing an unfinished symphony. So it's not to say that it's going to last forever. It's just going to say that if you guys do part, it won't be, you won't feel like you lost anything this time. You'll feel like you knew everything that you needed to know about them. You tried this time. You both tried this time. You tried everything that you could. So this time around, and it's not to say that this person will go away either. This very well could be a long-lasting relationship. But this time, if the two of you do split, there will be no regrets. And if you do come together, you won't have any regrets. Like, oh, maybe there's somebody else for me. Because that could have been an issue with why you broke up in the first place or why you split in the first place. This could also be with a business partner, with, a falling out with a family member, and, etc. So, your oracle card is magic and ritual. And so this energy is letting me know that this is about kind of like manifestation. This is like your habits create your reality. So if you want that business partner, focus on working with another person. Act as though you do have a business partner. And, maybe survey other people as if they were your business partner. And get into that vibration of having a business partner in order to bring that forth. If you don't have a partner, every night, if you're a woman, dress in lingerie as if you're going to make love to your boy. Or you're, if you're with a girl, then a girl. So, act as though you have a mate already in order to bring that energy and that loved one who you really do want, to bring it forth and manifest it into your reality. So this is going to be an amazing month for you Libra people. Okay? So if you guys want a personal private reading, you can contact me at e.baez007@yahoo.com. These readings are free, of course. My private readings, they are paid content, but they're not very, expensive at all. So, thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I love it. So So, yes, because I'm Libra rising. So, I love this so much. This reading is amazing. So, I don't like leaving things unfinished, and that's why. Alright, guys. Love and light to you all. Namaste.